My nose finally stopped bleeding. Now you may be thinking, wait, your nose was bleeding? Why didn't you tell us? Well, it's because in the grand scheme of things, given everything that's happened in the last, month or so, it hasn't really been such a big deal, but it's been annoying. So it started, we're March? Oh no, 2 months ago almost now, given everything that happened. Wow, time flies. So it started at the start of February when I first moved into the apartment. But because of everything that happened with the migraines and the throwing up and then the tumors and then the radiotherapy and the drugs that I'm on that's giving me all these side effects, first of all, it wasn't a priority. Second of all, I wasn't sure if it was a result of, okay, the air in the apartment is really dry. So let me get humidifiers so it can be less dry and that'll help with my sinuses. Or is it a side effect of the drug that I'm taking, which I was told by the doctor is possible? So, given everything that happened, I wasn't exactly sure exactly when it began, and I wasn't sure it's a result of what. So, I'm like, it's not a priority now. Let's, suffer through it for now and figure it out later. And basically, just my sinuses were really dry. So, my throat got a little drier than normal. My nose would be dry. So, I'd have a lot more, how do I put this politely? Things in my nose. And every once in a while, it would bleed a bit. So I'm like, all right, these seem like symptoms of dry air. Unfortunately, I don't really know if the air in the apartment is too dry. So for now, let's just, focus on the sickness, the tumors, dealing with all that stuff. And then later on, I'll figure out. So um, ever since I came back from my last visit to the hospital, which kind of, triggered the whole, oh, I have the flu. Well, I have a cold now because of the fact that in the hospital I had to drink less and that irritated my throat, made me cough, and all that stuff. And since then, it's been like the whole nose bleeding and mucus and everything's been getting worse. And I just got to the point where I'm like, all right, this is probably a result of maybe two things. Maybe it's a result of the drugs, possibly, but I'm pretty sure that the air in the apartment is too dry. So let me just go out and buy some humidifiers, and then hopefully that'll fix the issue. So I ordered them on Amazon a couple days ago. They arrived yesterday, set everything up. And even though I don't have um, hygrometers yet to measure the exact humidity level to make sure it's not too low or too high, I can sense it's way better. And yesterday I slept so much better than I have in a long time because, as you know, the drugs that I'm taking to reduce the swelling does keep me up at night. So I'd say maybe for the last week or so, something like that, I've been sleeping probably around 4 hours max. And I didn't realize how much of an effect that had on my body, how exhausting it was until yesterday when I actually had like I think it was about 7 hours of sleep. Now, it wasn't the most restful sleep because for some reason I kept having like weird dreams and waking up. But in the past, I'd sleep for a while and then I wake up and it's like, oh, I'm not really tired. And I kind of lie in bed for a while and think and just, relax and stuff. And eventually, sometimes I'd fall back asleep, sometimes I wouldn't. Yesterday, it's like I woke up and it's like, okay, if I need to blow my nose, I'll blow my nose, go to the bathroom, whatever. But it's like I was really tired. Like I felt the exhaustion. So it was super easy for me to go back to sleep. So yesterday was a very, very restful night. And I kind of feel like I'm back to my old slash new self again. What I mean is like, my new self, since I have the revelation and the transformation and the new outlook on life, well, I feel like I'm finally back to that. I felt like I kind of lost it a bit in the last few days and I didn't kind of realize why, but it's like, yeah, okay, I was really exhausted. I just didn't realize it until now where I'm not completely exhausted. So it definitely felt really good. And the best part is, because of the humidity in the room, it was higher. I didn't have to drink as much, so I didn't have to get up as much to go to the bathroom, which helped sleep more, obviously. And also, when I blew my nose this morning, because I still kind of have the cold and mucus and everything that hasn't changed, but I there was no blood, and I'm like, wow, that's new. I'm like, okay, maybe let's wait a bit and see what happens. Maybe I just got lucky, and it's like I've blown my nose a bunch of times just because that's kind of what you do when you have a cold and no blood. Like the blood is gone. I'm like, wow, that's cool. So, who I used to be is I've always been very positive, always optimistic. But in situations like these, I'm like, okay, it seems to be working. I probably figured out the solution. Let's not get our hopes up in case it's not that. That way I won't be disappointed. So I kind of still have that slightly cautious approach, but I'm allowing myself to be optimistic and to believe, yes, this is the solution. Because so far I felt amazing today. I even had the energy to, trim my beard, which I've been wanting to do for a long time. Even though, to be fair, my wife really likes it when it's longer. To me, it just looks dirty. It's not comfortable. I don't enjoy it. Like, this to me is the perfect length. The only downside is now it's like, oh, okay, I see how like chubby I am. Well, not chubby, but it's how swollen I am as a result of the medication. But I mean, that is so not a big deal. It just feels really good to not be exhausted. It feels good to be back to my old new self. It feels good not to be, blowing blood out of my nose. And yeah, it just feels good to be alive. I'm back to my, positive, optimistic self of everything is perfect. I'm so grateful for everything. Life is amazing. And yeah, I really hope that it stays that way because last week has been intense. Even though I didn't necessarily realize it when I was going through it, in retrospect, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm in a good place now. I'm in a very good place. So yeah, that was the update. I am no longer bleeding, which is always nice. So I'll check back in at some point in the future with more updates.